So the first question is like this: we have r is equal to x I cap, which is in Cartesian coordinate. We have to convert it into spherical coordinates. So you can directly use the formula. R cap is sin theta cos phi x cap plus sin theta sin phi y cap plus cos theta z cap. And similarly, we can find for theta cap and phi cap by using the original spherical coordinates formula and considering a small change in it. We can derive this formula easily. So just put the values of r is equal to x I cap in all these, and just let me erase this. We have these three formulas. Then we have to find phi, which phi is tan inverse x by y. Phi is tan inverse x by y, and then theta is tan inverse x square plus y square. But x is we know x, but z is 0, so it will become tan inverse infinity, which is pi by 2. And putting these values in r cap, theta cap, and phi cap, in putting these values in the above equations, we can find the value of r cap, theta cap, and phi cap, and thus we can arrive at the final answer very easily. This is the final answer. So first question is very easy. Next question is also very easy. That's we have to just compute all this, and after computing we can find out that the option C a cross b is ab sin theta. Sin theta can be any positive value, and in a cross b may be greater than the a cross b may be greater than a into b, as there is external sin theta term here. But here it is written a cross b is less than a and a into b, which is false. And next look at question number 3. E is equal to q by 4 pi epsilon r by mod r cube. Q and epsilon are constant. Then we have to ask to find out del dot E. So we can find out it by using divergence theorem. So in divergence theorem we know integral surface integral E dot ds is equal to integral del dot E dv. So after writing the expression for E, this is the expression for E given in the questions. E dot ds can be written as q by epsilon naught, that we have learned back in our school class 12 physics, and q can be written as q by epsilon can be written as, epsilon is constant, so q can be written as integration surface integration of q dot dv. So from here, by equating this this thing with this one, we can arrive at the expression which is required. This is also known as the Gauss law. We may be familiar with it. Question number 4. Particle is moving in a circle at constant speed. Which of the following is not true? So r is radial, v is tangential, r dot v is 0. It is obviously true. V dot a, it is 0. V is tangential, and a is centripetal, and it will be radial. It is also true. R dot a is v square. It's also true. So here all the 4 options are true, as you can see. Next we are reading question number 5. R is a position vector of a point on a closed curve C. Then what is the value of integral r dot dr? Position vector of a point on a closed curve C. So r dot dr is del cross r ds, Stokes theorem. You should have learned about Stokes theorem in your course. But r is a position vector, and it don't have any curl. Its curl is 0. As its curl is 0, the whole integral becomes 0, and the answer to question number 5 is 0. So question number 6. If r is xi plus yj plus zk, then find the value of I cross r cross I plus j cross r cross j plus k cross r cross k. This is a very we have to calculate it, very easy. We have to calculate just the determinants. Just follow what is written and do the determinant, and you will find the answer. Sixth, a simple calculation just. Let's look at question number 7. A vector field is given, f is equal to xi plus yj. Is solenoidal but not irrotational, irrotational but not solenoidal, solenoidal but irrotational, neither solenoidal nor irrotational. So the concept is that a vector field is solenoidal if it has zero divergence, and irrotational solenoidal if it has zero divergence, and irrotational if it has zero curl. So del dot f, we just compute del dot f for zero divergence, and we found out that del dot f is 0, hence it will be solenoid. Del cross f, we find in the curl, it is also 0, hence it is also irrotational. So hence it is solenoidal plus irrotational both. Now look at question number 8. For what value of x, the vector a plus x is perpendicular to c, where a is I plus 2j plus 3k, b is given and c is also given. So here vector a plus xb is perpendicular to c. Just expand, just put value of a and b in this term. We find this. If it is perpendicular, then their dot product would be 0, as the angle between them is 90 degree and cos 90 degree is 0. So this dot this one is 0. You will calculate and find out the answer is x is equal to 5. Very easy calculation. Now question number 9. So question number 9, it is said in case of a free system, this coordinate equation is of the following form: Cartesian coordinate. Del cross psi is equal to m a psi, where m is the mass of the particle and a is constant. What is the dimension of a? So the Schrodinger equation goes like this: h square by 2m del square psi plus v psi is equal to e psi. But it is free system, hence there will be no potential, there will be no external potential, hence v is equal to 0. Thus the equation becomes minus h square by 2m del square psi is equal to e psi. Now bring that to other side. Del square psi is equal to minus 2me by h square psi, where m is the mass, and in the expression given here, by comparing with this, you can find a as 2e by h square. Dimension of this energy has dimension ml square t to the power minus 2, and h which is Planck's constant by 2 pi, has the dimension ml square by t inverse, and it has square in it, and you also do a square here, and we can find the dimension as m inverse l to the power minus 2. This is the answer. Now question number 10. A vector function f has given by f is equal to 5y minus ki j I plus 3j plus k2x j plus k3y minus 4x k represents a conservative field. The value of k1, k2, k3. This we have to know the concept of conservative field. In a conservative field, the curl is 0. So the question becomes very easy. Find the curl of f. The curl of f is 0. We have to equate it. Find out the curl, and it will the answer will go like this: k1 will become 4 by equating all the I, j and k term to 0. You can find out the value of k1, k2 and k3. k1 4, k2 5, k3 is 3. So k1, k2, k3 becomes 4, 5, 3. Question number 11. A vector field A is given by A is equal to r cap by r. What will be the value of the integral a dot dr, where the path C is an ellipse given by x square by s square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So here it is given a is equal to r cap by r. We have to find out this, and the formula is a dot dr is equal to a dot r dash t. We have to write the equation of ellipse in equation parametric equation of ellipse. So parametric equation of ellipse is a cos theta comma b sin theta. uh, if the r, we consider r as a cos theta b sin theta parametric equation, then r dash is minus a sin theta b cos theta, and we put the whole thing in formula r cap by r. R cap by r can be easily found out. If r is a cos theta b sin theta, then r cap by r is this one dot the expression here r dash. We calculate the dot product. It goes like this. We have to make a small substitution here. Sin theta is equal to u, then cos theta d theta is equal to du. Just substitute it over here, and you will find the expression like this. Here you again have to make a substitution. Substitute a square by b square minus a square plus u square is equal to v. Then 2u du becomes dv, and the integral becomes relatively easier. Integral dv by root b, which is plus 2 v to the power 1 by 2, but the limits I have not written here, but the limits are from 0 to 2 pi. Limits are from 0 to 2 pi, hence the whole expression, after substituting back the value of v and u here, we will get the whole quantity become 0. This integration may be quite lengthy, and it is can be rather done by intuition. We can we know that if where is that, a is given by r cap by r. If we consider a field f is equal to ln r, and we f is equal to ln r, and we calculate the gradient of it, so del dot f is 1 by r. So del dot f becomes a, del dot f becomes a mod a. Hence we can write a as gradient of some field. Hence a is a conservative field. The integral of conservative field along any closed path 0 is along any closed path is 0, and we know ellipse is a closed path, hence the integral will become 0. Hence it will be very easy to do this using intuition rather than doing this whole integration. Question number 12. And so question number 12 says the coordinate system u1, u2 and u3, a new coordinate system related to a rectangular Cartesian system xyz. So the relations are given by x square minus y square is equal to 2u1 cos u2, xy is equal to e1 sin u2, z is equal to u3. Jacobian, this is represents an implicit function, implicit relation between all this. So the Jacobian for implicit function j xyz e1 e2 e3 is equal to minus 1 to the power 3, because there are 3 coordinates, j f1 f2 f3 e1 e2 e3 f1 f2 f3, and with respect to xyz f1 f2 f3 are like this. We just put the whole right hand term to the left and equate to 0, that is f1, and like this f2 and f3. So the Jacobian of f1 f2 f3 with respect to e1 e2 e3 is this determinant dou f1 dou f2 dou first row, all numerator is all dou f1, and denominator is changing e1 e2 e3, and like second row and third row, you compute it and find out the value of this determinant is minus 2 u1. With respect to xyz, we can also find out the determinant to be 2x square plus 2y square, and the Jacobian using the equation above, as considering this equation 1, using 1, using 1 using 1 we can write this, and this is the final answer. Question number 13. According to Maxwell equation of electrodynamics, del square psi is equal to 0 in a source free region where phi, del square phi is 0 in a source free region where phi is the electric potential. Hypothetical one-dimensional universe. What will be the form of phi in source free region? So it is given a hypothetical one-dimensional region. This is del square psi is basically Laplace in 3D. Must have learned Laplace. In 3D it is del square psi is equal to 0. Sorry, 5. In 1D, if we take the one-dimensional to be x-axis only, in 1D we can write the write this as just double derivative of phi. It is dou square dou x square phi, but phi is one-dimensional, hence it will be only function of x, and d square dx square phi x is equal to 0, and if we integrate this expression twice, we can find this relation. Question number 15. What is the minimum distance from the origin to the line r is equal to a plus lambda b, where a is equal to I plus j plus k and b is equal to 2i minus j plus 3k? So it goes like this. If the origin we consider as O is perpendicular distance a and b is some point on the line r. So r is ijk plus lambda 2i minus j plus 3k. Now if we do BO means this line, BO cross B. B is the direction of R, direction ratio of R. This is B. So BO cross B is equal to BOV sin theta, and if we take B to the denominator in the next line, then BO cross B by B is equal to BO sin theta, and this is the required answer. BO sin theta is the perpendicular distance from O to this line, and calculate this LHS and you will find the answer easily. Parabolic coordinates u, v, phi. Question number 16. Parabolic coordinates u, v, phi are defined as x is equal to u, v cos phi, y is equal to u, v sin phi, z is equal to half u square minus v square. Now a surface in these coordinates is given by u square, v square is equal to half u square minus v square. What is the unit normal to the surface in Cartesian rectangular system at a point is given where p is expressed in cylindrical polar coordinates? So the concept is that we have given the parabolic coordinates. X is equal to this, y is equal to this, and z is equal to this. Surface is given by u square, v square is equal to half u square minus v square. Now you have to find the gradient of the surface. So gradient of the surface f as a function of u, v and phi is this one. Find the gradient, but you cannot find the gradient as with respect to x, y and z. We have to find with respect to u, v and phi. Dou u of u cap, dou v of v cap, dou phi of phi cap. From this you will find this term. This will consist the expressions in terms of u cap, v cap and phi cap. You have to convert it to dx, dy and dz, and then x cap, y cap and z cap, because in questions it is asked express in the Cartesian regular system at a point, the expression cylindrical coordinates. In options you are given in terms of ij and k, and so you have to convert it in terms of ij and k. So this let us consider the expression for x. X is u v cos phi. We will consider a small change in x, dx. Dx is equal to, first let's and get a small change in u. So if we differentiate with respect to u, dx du, it becomes b cos phi, and then dx is b cos phi du, so b cos phi du. Then with respect to v, u cos phi dv. Then with respect to phi, u minus uv sin phi d phi. You have to add this all, and just you will find the dx. Similarly find dy and dz. Then we can find the expression u cap as, so we can write u cap from here, b cos phi du, b cos phi plus b sin phi, plus u minus b square by 2, u minus b square by 2. In place of this u cap, write this expression. Similarly for v cap and phi cap, and just find the final answer. It is not very difficult, maybe a lengthy calculation, but not very difficult. So thank you.